Hello, my friends. How are you? I know it's been so long since you've heard from me. It's been well over a month. I've missed you all. Thank you to those that are still following, that have subscribed. Thank you for hanging in there. Life happens. Life happens. And it got me good. It got me really good. I, the entire month of July, actually July 5th, I completely unplugged. Not by choice. I had to. Every July I fly out to California to spend time with my granddaughter for her birthday and just be with my family. Because in July, for some reason, it's time to recharge. I need to see my family. I miss them. They're my why. And so I always look forward to July, And I didn't realize 4th of July was coming up. And so my daughter had planned for us to go to Laughlin. And so spend the 4th of July there. And so we did. We left here. I arrived on the 1st of July, and on the weekend off we went to Laughlin, and boy, it's hot out there. It's really hot. I hadn't been to Laughlin in over, I don't know, 20, 30 years. It's been a long time. And so it was nice to get away. I needed to be near water. I hadn't been near water for so long. That water is my peace, as most of you know. If you didn't know, now you know. Water is my peace. And so to be by the river, the thoughts were amazing. And so off we go. Boy, is it hot out there. Bullhead City, Arizona is hot. It was 118 degrees at some point, and I'm not used to that much dry heat. I'm used to humidity being in the east, how quickly our bodies change and adapt, right? And so it was hot. And so when we check into the hotel, immediate coldness. And so, heat, cold, heat, cold. That whole day was, it was a little bit of an exhausting day, but we ate, went back to the room. The air was blowing, full blast, woke up with the sore throat. So I'm thinking, it's from the air. And so, I kept fluids in because I didn't like that itchiness. It was different, and I thought, well, let me just keep doing this. So we spent the entire 4th on the river. It was fantastic. We weren't near a whole bunch of crowd of people. We were kind of way in the back to ourselves, which was great, and I only got up to get on the jet ski, and that was so much fun. I had never been on one, and so that was exciting. The water was cold, so I don't know, at that point I thought, wow, this is super cold, but I wasn't swimming in it. I was sitting on the jet ski, and whenever I got splashed, I got splashed. Getting in and getting on and off of it was the only time that my feet were really ever in the water for like a length of time. And so, it was a great day. Had dinner, went back to the hotel, got some rest. Sore throat was still there. Cough now was involved, but not majorly, just more of a clearing of the throat kind of thing. And so before we headed home, we went to Vegas. It was on the way home. And in celebration of my granddaughter's birthday, we went to an aquarium. And everything was kind of at a distance, still keeping social distance and masks and whatnot. And and then we went to the M&M factory because she loves M&Ms. And so we went there, picked up a couple things, and then headed back home. Still feeling okay, that little thing in my throat was just annoying, but I was okay. Woke up on the 5th of July. Woke up very different that day. Something was very wrong, very wrong. My daughter had been coughing the entire night. I could hear her just coughing and coughing and coughing. Or I wasn't coughing like that. I woke up with fever, tired, extremely tired. Me and tired don't go together. And so I knew something was very wrong. This was more than just a cold. And so, I knew it was happening. I knew it was happening. My daughter goes and gets tested, and she tested positive. And so at that moment I knew I had it, and I had gotten COVID. COVID is no joke. Never said it was. I've always said I don't fear anything but God himself, and that still stands true. I was never afraid of something that I didn't have control over, which is pretty much everything. I can't control what's going to happen to me. I can't worry about those things. And for those reasons, I choose not to live in fear. And I've always said what's going to happen to me is going to happen to me. There's nothing I can do about it. It's already been predestined. It's already been written. And so I was like, okay, this is what I have, and when things happen, they're never at the most opportune time, right? My book just launched, things were going really well. Merch was selling, website looked great, everything was going great. And then bam, this happens. Everything, I had, interviews lined up. I had been called, people wanted to talk about my book, and I was invited to several radio shows, and I was excited about that. And then this happens, obviously had to cancel. This is so different, Like I said, I was never afraid of it, but I respected it. And it got me. It got me. Everybody's symptoms are different. Everybody's journeys are different. I didn't have the typical symptoms. The first two were, the inability to taste and smell. Those were never issues for me. I've always had those. But what it did do to me, my balance was off. My hands shaky, still a little bit, not like they used to be. I had no balance, none. I couldn't just stand up and go to the bathroom. I had to pry myself on something to stand, and then sit there for a minute, make sure I had my balance, and take like baby steps to go use a restroom or to go get some water, to do anything. I couldn't just get up and go, I couldn't breathe. My chest hurt from coughing, from just the breathing and just the gasping for air. Oh my gosh, that if there was anything that frightened me was that. And realizing I was knocking on death's door for a minute, never losing faith, never losing hope, just, wow, this is happening, I would sleep, not know what day it was when I woke up, and scattered fevers throughout. At some point I was at 108, so I knew that this is not good. My oxygen breathing levels were at 88%, not good. So I knew that, you just need to just sit your butt down and just take it, a day at a time. Never got upset that this happened to me. Having this has given me a whole new perspective on life, my purpose, and knowing who my tribe really is, That's something that I checked monthly, and I continue to do so. And, this just showed me a lot. And so here I am on a slow recovery. This was a time of reevaluation on every aspect of my life, and grateful for it. It was rough for a moment, really rough. At the same time, understanding that there was purpose of why this was happening to me. I understood it, I received it, I accepted it. And so here I am every day. Every day was a new day. Every day was opportunity. Every day was progress. Slow, but progress. But that was the whole purpose, was to slow me down. I've been at it for the past 2 years nonstop since I left California. My journey has been 3 years with the weight loss, but it's been 2 since I moved from California back to the East Coast. And I haven't stopped. I hadn't stopped. And realizing while I'm laying there, all the things that I've done in just the 2 years that I hadn't done in my entire life, done it in 2 years, and I'm still not done. From the time I moved there, the planting of the seeds and the working and the trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do. From there, creating the podcast, the website, merch, becoming my own, my own CEO of my own company, always working on my empire. My book, that I wrote out in a month, nonstop, and just everything I had been doing for so long, I needed to stop. I hadn't stopped. And so when you don't choose to stop on your own, God has a way of just saying, okay, here you go. And that's exactly what happened. And it's given me time to reflect again, reevaluate, and I'm glad that this happened. It was supposed to happen. It was predestined. And I understand that, I've had some amazing people message me, and I wish I had your pain. I wish I could take it away from you. And my response, I understand the sentiment, but I also say, no, this is my cross to bear. This is something I have to go through. It was assigned to me, and knowing that brought me comfort. It gave me peace at the most vulnerable moment in my life. Losing weight was easy in comparison. Ending a 26-year marriage was easy in comparison to this, This was something I had to endure. And understanding that yet it was something else for me to add to the table, to bring to the platforms that I've been so blessed to have. Everything has its purpose. Everything in our lives has a purpose. And so my eyes are wide open. My eyes are wide open. And understand more about me and everything in my life. And I'm so grateful for that opportunity. Blessed to still be here. There's a lot for me yet to do. There's a lot for me still to do. And this was just sit down, stop, and knowing that I'm being prepared for something. I'm being groomed for something. I just needed to rest. All the things that I had to cancel, just yesterday I got messages from all of them, and we are putting it into the schedule because now I'm able to speak, or I couldn't speak before. I couldn't have this conversation, or I couldn't do this video just 2 weeks ago, Even back on the 5th of July, I couldn't talk. It was this constant grasping for air and the soreness in your chest just from doing so. Breathing was difficult. It was just an unbelievable experience, but learned a lot from it. I'm still not afraid of it. I can't live in fear. Blessed that I'm able to do a little bit more every day. My hands are still a little bit shaky. I can't type as quick and fast as I used to. So 85 words per minute are probably down to about 30 or 40 at this point. I'm able to, type up my newsletter slowly and have that mailed out on a weekly basis where I hadn't done that for weeks. So I'm blessed to be able to do a little bit more. I finally was able to sign the books that I had ordered to be here in California when I got here, to be able to mail them out. I finally mailed them out last week, so thank you for your patience in that. My writing is not where it normally is, but there's a story in that signing as well. So I thank you for your patience and understanding, your love, your prayers. Thank you for the coffee. Thank you for the meals you've sent. Thank you for the flowers you've sent. Thank you for the teas. Thank you for everything that you have sent here to my daughter's home. I appreciate the love and the support. You guys have been incredible. Thank you for your loyalty. Thank you for still being here, with me. Your prayers have been my saving grace. I'm thankful to God that I'm still here, but prayer from people from all over the world has helped, and so I want to thank you for that. It's beautiful to feel loved that way, and shown. It's a beautiful thing, so thank you. You've not seen the last of me yet. Every day is progress. Slow recovery, but then again, that's the name of this game at this time for me, is slow. There's no rush. Everything that had to be canceled has been rebooked, which I'm so thankful for. And every day is another opportunity. Every moment that I have breath in my lungs is an opportunity. And let me tell you, that wasn't always a for sure thing for a moment, but it's been incredible. It's been an incredible experience, and I'm grateful for it. I am grateful for it. So thank you for your subscribing. Thank you for still following. Thank you for still being here. I appreciate you more than you know, more than you know. I'll be coming on doing my videos as I'm able to, but there will be more videos to come, most definitely. There's still a lot for me to do, and I know this, and so this too was a test. This too was something else to talk about, given the many platforms I'm blessed to be on, so thank you. And so for now, I'll leave you with that. Just wanted to give you a quick update as to where I've been, because I know I've received a lot of messages from people asking, what happened to you? Where are you? What's going on? I just didn't have the ability to reply. And so here is my reply. So thank you again. God bless each and every single one of you. I'll be seeing y'all soon.